put that music down. Hello everybody, welcome. Let's put the camera on. Hello. I think DC Designs has left something in the sky here. Oh wow, it just crashed the desktop. Are you kidding? Whatever that thing was floating in the sky there, it just canned the whole sim. Yep, it has. Could be in the weapons I actually put on, the weapons pack. I noticed a black thing floating around the other day, but alright. While we restart this and get back in, wow, I haven't had a crash to desktop. That didn't even fail, it just went off it goes. We'll go back to chat while that's starting up. And Stu says, g'day Stu mate. Hang on, where's that music? Yeah, a little less, thanks. Alright, we'll put that in the background. We'll get our sim started again. You do not want to land at Edinburgh. Yeah, not Scotland. RAAF Edinburgh at South Australia. Also, Stu mate, 21 months. Jedi Knight. G'day Brett Plays and g'day all. Mrs. TPHI 17, hello and welcome. Member for 4 months. Mate, 4 months goes past pretty quick, doesn't it? Michael from Canberra says good morning, Brett Plays. And also everybody else. Jason, welcome mate. I did get a ping from you. I have added you to Discord now. So you should be able to see members chat. Also you'll be able to see some members only videos that have been behind the scenes, including a full tour of my man cave that I did with my members. We'll go continue in normal mode, thank you. Oi, Mr. TPH is like, oh what? Mr. TPH can do it, so can I. Welcome mate. I can't believe it crashed the desktop right on there. I've been sitting there for what, 20 minutes? Everybody would have noticed I was there for about 20 minutes and just didn't like me looking at that black thing that was floating around. Jason mate, welcome. You guys are talking. Dale is in the house. Hello Brett. This I'm watching Bar Black Sheep. What is Bar Black Sheep? I'm sorry, I'm not. Mate! Gifted 5 memberships. I don't know if we got 5 people watching, have we? Yes, we do. Connor Mates comes out, got a gifted membership. Dale got a gifted membership. Connor's got 2 accounts. Mate, Bubba's got a gifted membership, and Gazda. Thank you very much, Stu. Everybody say thank you for Stu. There we go. Put some pizza icons. We're actually loading in again. Love the sound of the saber. It's great, isn't it? How do I put in some... Yeah, put in some hype. I've got a thanks here somewhere. And I'll actually bracket that with another hype. There we go. Dale says, well, thank you. Alright, I'm going to have to keep an eye on those members to work out who's now a member and unlock you guys. How do I do that? Let's go. Print screen there. I'll take that and just dump it in there for later. As long as I don't have a crash to desktop. Wow. Crash to desktop, I mean like the whole computer turn off. But yeah, I don't know what happened with that camera work. It's been fine for months. It just didn't like getting in there and something went, whoop, you're out. New aircraft. But thank you very much, Stu. Do you know, we haven't used that pizza icon for a while because we haven't had any of those bots come in trying to spam their naughty sites. Haven't had to need the pizza. We almost can change that to something else. Alright, this is Microsoft Load Simulator. This is a common stream. I've seen a lot of people do Microsoft Load Simulator. Now it's just sit and wait. Bubba mate, I see you're doing your what is it, Airbus A320 flight tonight. That should be good. So that's okay, that's the plane I want. I'm going to have to redo fuel on the spot. Shouldn't need to load because, to be honest, it's just 2 points. Edinburgh is a military base. If you look on Wiki, actually that's the one thing I want to look up. If you look on Wikipedia for the RAAF Phantoms, you'll actually see they are based, not based, there's a picture of the two of them at RAAF Edinburgh base. And I figured, you know what, there's a good idea, let's go there. Alright, I'm going to pop in some weapons. I'm going to take AIM 7s because it looks right with them. I wonder if that's actually the issue, although I've flown with these. 2 tanks, center tanks full, middle tanks are 50%, it takes 89%. It will actually give us a buffer to potentially use some afterburner on some of this flight, and if we've got enough time we'll actually make our way over to Canberra. I should actually be back at the same place I was. Let's go. No, we want live. Alright. What's yuck? I missed something. Is Bart off the sim? Part of the sim. Oh, is part of the sim. Oh, load simulator. Yes. Crash. It's not a crash. It's a feature. We needed you to restart your simulator midstream. Yeah. All right. Let me just blow my nose. Okay, I've got a 35 in me. I'm actually going to change traffic. No, not that one, that one. Alright, cool. Oh my god. Yeah, I just sneezed there. Alright, we're good? Okay, I got a new livery now for the JAS 39, whoever was in that. And Dangerbird's, F-15 is now showing up as a, no, hang on, he's underneath that, I'm guessing. I actually saw him as a 15 before. Alright, let's get back into this. Now, what else I miss? Where'd you cop this? You're talking about the weapons? I have a link in the description, it's on flightsim.to. Avery, welcome. And it's from the developer. So all of the in-sim purchased aircraft that don't have weapons, he's enabled them to be able to reset and see them from an external link. But it's not on the sim. It's you've got to go to flightsim.to. All right, I'm going to do a full start. This is something I haven't done on this particular aircraft. Canopy open, yes. Landing gear down, I hope so. And park brake is on. So yes, hang on, I just want the tick. Alright. Generator switch on. So this is something I haven't done and I want to do the full start. So gen switch on. Tick. Generator switch 2 is the one next to it, right? Yep. On. Pedestal light. I saw that one down here somewhere. Yep, there we go. That's crew visibility actually. But yep, which means you can see them from outside. Safe to ready. There we go, ready. CADC. What is a CADC? Someone want to actually tell me what that is? Normal. It's on normal. Okay. Let me just click that. That's off. Normal. Yep, okay. Throttle as preferred. Yeah. It's working. I don't know why I pressed that. Ignition switch on the end of the throttle. That's ignition switch 1. Ignition switch 2. Okay, on this side. Engine master. Oh, it's one of those. You can't get to it because the throttle's in the way. Look at that. The hit mark for the throttle is in the way. Alright. Well, that's not cool. Engine starter on. Again, throttle. Pause there, music. I want to hear this. Oh, I can hear those starters. Alright, hang on. Let's view where I'm looking at this. %, and higher. So I'm guessing this is the left engine. Yep. Blowheek says, "Hey Brett, you well?" I am well, mate. I just had a bit of a sneeze there as well. Oh, how much was the F4? It's about 52 Australian dollars. It's actually not that cheap. But it's actually not too bad. More than 50%, yep. So engine 2, starter on, should be this one. Should be. Didn't light up. No, it doesn't light up. Okay. So let's go tick. 50% or higher. It's climbing. Well, while it's actually climbing, radar. Oh, I like that. TV, beacon, map, radar. Now I did see something came up. There were a bunch of other aircraft on there a second ago. Oh, it's slow. Okay. Let's play with that once we get in the air. Alright, more than 50%. Yes, it is. Thank you. Tick, tick, gun sight reticle. Let's go back there so we can see it. Let's go air to air so we can shoot down some of the other people flying with us. Strobes are down here. Thank you. Strobes on. That one I already know. Temperatures as expected. Yeah. What should those temperatures actually be? I don't know. Everything seems to be sitting the same for left and right, so let's say yes. Inertial nav systems as required. Co-pilot seat. Ooh, but it showed me the co-pilot seat? Probably not, but let's go back and have a look anyway. Sorry, wait. Inertial nav system. Oh, I am not going to play with that. Yeah, it's definitely there though. Okay, I'm going to go tick. Alright, the fact that the nav seat on this actually has clickable buttons, that's pretty cool. You can hide it. Wait, hang on. What can you hide? Blowheek says, very expensive plane. I'm sure it's fantastic, but it's hard to spend that much money on a plane. Yes, it's exactly what I said. And then some of these wonderful people in Sim now actually donated money and said, there you go, you can actually get it. So I'm like, I'm into jet fighters. I do like it. The fact that Australia leased some originally and has an RAAF livery. Obtain clearance. Yeah, let's just say yes. Nose wheel steering is high. Wait, we have a... Ooh. Oh, that's the button, is it? I'm not going to be able to tell until I get going. Park brake off. You know what, let's go there. Where is the park brake? I mean, I've got it on my controls. Oh, no, not the landing gear. Oh, it's got a hit marker again. You know what? I've got controls buttons for that. I tried to raise my landing gear. And max speed. Alright, cool. Let's put that on there like that. You can hide the throttle. Ooh. Yes, I did see something about that. Where's the hide throttle thing? I thought there was a hit marker somewhere that goes hide throttle. But I don't know where it is at the moment. Alright, so let's get going. What we got? Oh, we've got a bunch of us. Dangerbird, I hope you haven't turned into an airliner there, because I saw you in an F-15. QC Frank, welcome in his RWF. Now you will need more than 50% fuel for this run. Brett being so good at continually running out of fuel. Has actually filled up to 89%. The black button, okay. Black button, black button. Black button. Yeah? There's a lot of black in there. I'm not sure which one's the black button. Alright, where's my music? I think I'm taking off from this end. Alright, I do want to change some other lights. I haven't got my taxi light on. Actually, that wasn't in the checklist. All Stu's now moved to the SU57. Wait, why are you invisible? Have you updated that? Taxi, nav. I'm going to put my formation lights on now. Alright. Can't even find the button, and Brett runs out of fuel. Can't ever find the button. No, it's just to make the throttle invisible. Hey, Big Al, mate, welcome. And welcome, Gowan, mate. Hopefully you're doing well on a Saturday evening for you.
I'm the most wanted man on my island. Except I'm not on my island, of course. Most of the Your island.
Your island?
Ireland.
You mean Ireland?
It's mine.
Oh, Stu's up already. Oh man, he didn't wait. He is out of here. Alright, I'm going to try and get a cruise of about... oh, you know what? I don't know what the ceiling is for one of these. But I reckon if we could get ourselves up to about 30,000 feet. Alright. Look at this beaut. I love the F-4. Yeah, it's pretty good. Oh, my Xbox controller. Oh, because it crashed. I'm like, it went to sleep. G'day, 2 mops. Alright, I gotta wait for this thing to go. I don't know. It didn't actually go. Oh, they're waiting for me. Alright. Let's see these beautiful afterburners. If I actually get that far. Ooh, it feels heavy. I had to redo my trim there. There is something on the end of the runway. Who's driving on the runway? I can't do it from that angle. Sorry. I tried to, but there was a van, a black van. Not good. Alright, gonna back that one off a bit. There's the dirty smoke coming out of that one, isn't there? Alright. Let's work out where we're going. Should be this way, actually. Yeah. F-4, proof they've given enough thrust, a brick can fly, that's right. And the fact that they thought they didn't need guns on it as well. There we go, people getting up in the air. Now once we get up to, you know, what path are we supposed to be doing? 225, okay, thank you. That's all I need to know. Get about the right, actually we're way over. Let's follow Stu, that's probably a good idea. Alright, now what did I miss? 2 mops, g'day mate, Luke, welcome. Not flying, I burned my hand again. Oh, get on mate. Burn it again. Alright, can I trim this up, up, up? Okay, trimming that for, oh, we're actually climbing fairly steep. Alright, just settle there. Okay, 4,000 feet climb. Alright, radar. I don't see anything different there. Air to ground. Map. You know what? I don't see this actually lighting up at all. Alright, let's get some, not alt hold yet. Oh, that was a bit sudden. Alright. So this is a new missile system that you can get from flightsim.to. You can put in AIM 7s, AIM 9s as well. AIM 9s go where the external fuel tanks are. Alright, we're not actually running what about 900 feet climb. Alright. Forgot to turn off my taxi lights. Strobes, hook form. Hook bypass. Don't remember what the hook bypass is. Alright. My radar's not picking up the other people. Why? Ooh. You turn that and it actually changes the climb. Alright, we'll do the climb. 13. Dude, 10 more and you got it. 10 more what? Wait, what? Oh, Mark 2. 10 more and you got it. Is that what you're talking about? Check your clips and highlights. Ah, right, I'm missing something. Big Al says, what the hell, idiots on the runway? What sort of Mickey Mouse airbase is this? Amberley. Alright. There's not much out here though. But we are getting a few guys all coming in nice and close. What's our speed? Where is our speed? What am I missing? Oh, there it is there. We're coming up through 0.8. Is that right? Yep. Getting closer to 0.9. So the higher we're going, the faster we're going. Very good. See if we can go and have a look out the back seat. There we go. Oh, QC Frank's going for a steep climb there? No, I can't see him past the window. There he is. Alright, Angel's behind. Welcome. Matt Dog says, real nice. Was wondering if you'd get this one. I wasn't going to. That was really loud. Alright, I'm going to run the sound down. I wasn't actually going to get this one. Thank you to Stu and Jason for providing future funds. I say future funds because I've got to wait till YouTube pays it, but I had some there that was allocated for something else. So, and to be honest, I saw Gowan flying it, and he was like, "Oh, I wasn't going to get it either," but you know, F-4. Why wouldn't you? Pretty good. Pretty good. Lots of detail. Haven't worked it all out. Do know that, so I'm on pitch. I think it's kind of like a, almost an autopilot, but not quite. But you've got to click all of these. I'm not sure what my coupler is. And I can do my alt hold. At the moment I'm not because I'm climbing. So we're at 26. We're on 29.92, so that's good. Once I get to 30, I will click on the engage altitude hold. I can do heading changes. Hey, Has XR, hello, hello, welcome. So I'm learning. I've only done like less than an hour in this. Basically, I did some of this flight. Do you know what I might do is I might actually put this off screen so I can see exactly where we are, where everybody else is. I'm heading about the right direction. We're at 30,000, so let's go alt hold. Now we've got an extra 600 feet there. Alright, cruising at 30,000. We are at, it doesn't give me a percentage. Mil, we're at max. Alright, let's go take it back to mil. What's our speed? Actually, airspeed is only 0.8, is that right? Probably. Alright. So we're probably close to airliner speed at the moment, 30,000 feet. We could actually ramp it up. We may give it a bit of a run. I might let the... Actually, you know what, let's find the fuel. That's our total fuel. How do I check? Oh, you're not pressable? How do I check the external tanks? No, 100% RPM. Are we at 100% RPM? Just over 0.8. I would fly the twin Navion, but it won't keep up. Yeah. I'm going to have a look at our fuel status here. Why does it not take the external tank fuel first? I wonder. Well, what we might want to do is I can't remember if it's this plane or if I've been playing with a few different planes. So you got retract, but I think there's a way of moving. Yeah, fuel transfer. I don't know if. No, I don't want to dump. Wing transfer normal. Outer stop internal wing. That's not to the tanks. How do you get them to... I don't know. Anyway, know how to get it going through the tanks first. Don't need an autopilot, just follow the black smoke trail. Exactly. Hang on. I got a white one. You want a white one? Alright, what he's talking about is that. But if we put on our wing lights, there we go. Now we're pumping out a white trail. Actually, it might be easier to see from out here. There you go. We do actually have smoke available for this. That's not a contrail. That's because I pressed wing lights. Turn that off, and we're back to black smoke. But if we come out here, wow. Okay. Does it take time to go off, or did I just muck it up? Maybe it is contrail. Maybe I can't tell the difference. Oh wait, there's a thicker white smoke back there, and now I've just got contrail. Okay. Is it black? I think the white smoke's still on. It's still black there. Anyway, white wing lights turns on a smoke trail. Alright. Jason's like, yo. Where's Jason? There, no, that's QC Frank. Jason's in the Tomcat. He's probably raced ahead. Oh, no, it's probably one of those days where I can only see 3 people. Yeah, I can see QC Frank. And actually on radar I can see someone else. Icarus over there. Actually the VFR map is... two people to my right. Don't know. I've been doing Euro Truck Sim this morning. Yep, okay. You haven't worked it out yet either? How to transfer the fuel? No. Burning a bit of oil from that trail. Mate, that's what these were like. Alright, so I want to actually talk about the F-4. Reason Australia got F4s was because the order of the F111s was being delayed, and there was a stopgap between the Canberras that we were using and the procurement of the F111s back when, actually before I was born, just. YPED? YPED? Are you there already? Are you there already? Oh, that's why I can't see you guys, because you guys have gone Mark II. Okay. Squawk ID, hello, mate, welcome. I'll read this stuff here. Only see 3 friends in your session. Well, with Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024, you might be able to see more. Upgrade today is your slogan. Yeah, that'll be what it is. Can't see friends? They're all over on 24 now. Go and see them there. Yeah. You have to get Flow Pro, mate. Man, it leaves things so hand while flying. You can change so much on the fly. What? Okay, now I see everybody on the map. Let's go and have a look. Do we have a few more planes around? Yeah, there we go. So there's the F-14 of Jason, and oh, QC Frank just disappeared. Did he over G? Oh, there they are. They're up above. Okay, what altitude are we at? 30,400. What's east or west or evens? Is it east is odd and west is even more odder? Is that the same? What are we heading? We're heading west. Okay. So we're even. You're at Mark 2.23. Alright, I will give this a bit of push. We're at just under 0.9. So let's just... Oh, as soon as QC Frank gets in formation, let's just rev this up a bit more. Let's just push this a little further. Probably just under afterburner status. See if we can't take this over Mark 1. Actually, that did not push it much. There we go. Alright, fuel flow just below. There. Can we get Mark 1 without afterburner in this thing? You'd think we could, but alright, we're just back off afterburner. It's cool and cloudy this morning. Yeah, it's probably about the same here, I think. Yeah. Well, we're going past Canberra, aren't we? Well, technically no. We'll be going so far inland, but I may actually go back to Canberra on the way back. No. We're way past. We'll be at the back of Wagga Wagga, even further out. But certain places I haven't flown. Do we have any more info of the new sim? Not that I've seen. Even people like Flight Simmer, who I would watch a lot of my news, and a few others I've seen, there are people going, we hope this and we hope that, but I don't know about necessarily what they're saying is available. Are they reducing the service so there's focus on new ones? Don't know. Just seems strange it's had so much potential. They're after another income stream, but they'll add stuff to it rather than this one, and they'll get a whole new plethora of people signing up, hopefully. I'm sitting right on Mark 1. We must be right under, because it takes a lot to get the sound barrier away from the front of this aircraft. But my fuel consumption... Oh, okay, it's actually dropped back down. Fuel flow. So if I touch that just a fraction... Yeah, there we go. We put afterburner on, didn't we? Yeah. Now my speed's climbing. You know what? Let's go max. Full flow. Let's see how fast we can get fully loaded here. Just for a few minutes. Good to see Shane back on the stream tonight. Yes. That should be good. .5 in Canberra. Alright, Royal Air Force. Now this is still loud because it's a Phantom, or sitting right behind its afterburner. There we go. Look, he's got his wings out and everything. He's like, I don't even need to sweep my wings back and I can keep up with you. I will be not able to get to max speed with the... oops, that was the sound. With the... Oh, F-15 is going for it. It's like, I'll show you speed. Oh, Dangerbird's got his pilot sitting out of it. Oh, no, it's back again. Alright, we're at 1.4. And to be honest, we may not get much more than that with the external tanks on at 30,000 feet. Probably I'd have to climb. Well, I don't know. Look, we might end up going a little bit higher than that. Look at it, it's still climbing. I'm looking at my mark meter here. But I would imagine I am sucking the fuel out pretty quickly, yeah. I hope it actually, these tanks are actually going to be used and not there just for looks. Outboard. Did I just start moving the fuel from external wing left and right? Yes, I am. Okay, that's it, Stu, mate. We worked it out. I'll take the external wing fuel at the moment, and we are. I wonder if they'll actually drop off, if there's a way to drop them. There are on other planes. What have we got? Heat eject control. I thought there was a way of dumping the external tanks. That would be pretty cool. We'll make ourselves a little bit more slippery. Wow, actually, we are at 1.8 now. We're going for Mark II. Okay. Stu says the F-4 2.27 max. Yes, but I would imagine that would be when it's completely slippery. When I say slippery, I mean no tanks. Yes, we are a brick. We are pushing this brick through the air. Oh, where's the sonic boom? Is that settled at 2? It's still going for it. Although it's not going up as fast. Yeah, I think that's actually settled down there. But I will need to keep an eye on that fuel. Yes, we are going faster and we are traveling further. And also, I need to put on this and... Can we move? What have we got on there? We have gone past our 225. We're heading at 24. There's a way of actually turning that. Oops, I'm bumping my... Where are we? I want to head that way, thank you. No. Why did you turn like that? Oop. Hang on, I can do this. There we go. That way. I don't know if I need to re-engage those or not. At Mark 2. Well, you know what? We're almost at Mark 2.2. Everyone flying, stay away from back of Brett's plane if you don't want to get covered in oil. Yeah, that's what it's like, isn't it? Yes, I know you can do the refuel. I'm not going to do that at 2.2. I believe that's over here, Stu. Air refueler and disengage. Well, we're not going to do that at the moment, but the way we're pushing this, we've sucked the external dry almost. You can see how it's pumping it into here. It's actually good timing to see it empty. And let's see if they drop off. Some planes actually drop off once they're empty. And then what we'll do is we'll go for the centerline tank. 600 gallons in this. There we go. Can't get any less than 10. Alright, so what we want to do now... Did they drop off? No. We actually want to drop them off. Center. Is that right? Yeah, center. So we now should... Yeah, taking the 600 gallons there. it's not going to use up that 600 gallons very slowly. So I'm going to back this off. Alright. We'll back that off because we need to. We may end up having to... oh, there's the sonic boom. Thank you. Horizontal stabilizers aren't very stable. No. Although, look, it's keeping it pretty good. And to be honest, with some trim, which I do have adjusted. There we go. I just reset mine. That's why it was overriding it. I do need to turn though. So, if I press that, can I turn? Yes. Okay. Let's bring that back in line. Let's bring it around to 22. What do we say? 225? I probably could straighten that up a bit. So we're just over Mach 1.3. Yeah. 2.27 is max, is it? I thought F-4 could do a little bit more than that, but okay. I'm going to take an extra degree or so. Just looking at my ISO line map, sorry, my GPS tracking map with the VFR. Alright, that should actually bring me back on. It's fairly stable. Alright, what have we got? We've got TV. Wait, do we have two TV? Yep. It's not moving. Oh, it is really slow at... oh, press the button, it works better. Thought there was a way of actually seeing people on the radar. It doesn't seem to want to show up. Maybe what you say in the sim. What? Oh, maybe what it says in the sim. Yes. Altitude 200 feet. Somebody is down on the ground. No, I don't see you. Look at Australian outback, hey? Woohoo. Alright, we're just... wow, we're really dirty, aren't we? Look like the Migoot flies. Yeah, but they look like the guys on the ground bent them down. I wonder... did that ever help? What? You talking about the outside of the wings, trying to bend them down flat? I think you'd have trouble landing if that were the case. I haven't flown the UK version yet either. How are we going? We're at Mach 0.9 again. Fuel consumption's right down, well, down compared with how we were. 64% still. So our external tanks, we are still pumping the centerline tank. Good, good. Integral left and right. We actually have another 600 gallons, 600, almost 630 gallons there. Good. Good, good, good. Now we are still tilted, aren't we? Okay. Seems to be good. Let's go sitting in the Rio seat and see what we can press here. Now, does he have different radar buttons and stuff we can... yeah, radar scale. Oh, that didn't help. Let's have a look. Oh, come on. I wanted that to change. Brightness. Okay. What else can you do? Antenna engaged. It doesn't put anything out, does it? No. I think there's a lot to this aircraft that I have not yet worked out. Do like how they look around. Logic bypass. So different bands for that. Okay. Day and night. DDI bit. Anybody know what a DDI bit is? Don't ask me. I'm asking you. Michael says, I see Shane streaming tonight and flying the Airbus A320. Yes, I think from what I heard him say previously that Bubba will be flying the A320 and Shane will be doing the stream. So that should actually work quite well, which means we can go and have a chat to him and see how he's going, send our love and all the rest. Alright, so we do have radio, Rio radio. Okay. You can actually press a lot in here. Well done. It'd be nice if you could have two people flying this. Although, to be honest, you're better off in DCS if you have a second person actually do stuff. So let's go back to the front. I'm not sure what that lever's for. Probably putting something on it. You know, I've been in the back of the F-4 yet. Yeah, I've actually I put in some views, looking out the left, looking out the right, and in the center. And then what you do is you can actually just press whatever you want to do. You can't press the fuses. I like the circuits. I tried that, pull from fuses just to test, but no. But like, there's a whole bunch of other stuff you can click. Like, this is all clickable. I just turned on the DRSC power. Hopefully that doesn't drain the system. My radar doesn't seem to be picking up the scale or anything. I can't seem to pick up anybody. And the front one, okay, we've got sunlight on it at the moment, but when I clicked it before, it came up with a whole bunch of other players on there. Eject the backseat pilot, maybe for pressing buttons. No. What? If you're playing multiplayer, you're out of here. Yeah. I've only had one plane successfully have an ejection seat on this, but it was an FSX conversion before they got rid of the buttons. So Milviz sold an YF23 which I purchased and converted, and it did have the full-on like arm your ejection seat, pull the eject, and it popped the canopy, out went the pilot, and the plane continued down and crashed. It worked in this sim. I have a video of it, me doing it when I was streaming. It worked very slowly. It worked very slow. Oh, the radar thing. Right, let's go put on radar. Wait, are we on radar? Oh, that's the HUD brightness. I don't need that up. Oh, radar range scale. Let's actually bring it out further. Hang on. Am I on radar or is that radar? TV. Air to ground. Still on TV. Hello. Oh, I can move my reticle down. Awesome. Reticle scale? No, that didn't change. Meh. Don't know. Haven't worked out everything in this yet. Any slower, you'd better use a pair of binoculars, I reckon. Like, that's still on map. Radar? Well, there we go. Radar. No, radar. I don't see anybody. But on our VFR map, we got a bunch of people. Where did we just fly over? YME. Yeah, we did. What's YME? Miralwin Airport. Okay. So kind of doing a transfer and basically this is my first proper flight in this. We are pressing all the buttons while they're learning everything. It's a bit buggy. Yeah, the radar thing did work when I first got in, now it's not. Doesn't help that we got the sun shining on it. Can I move those mirrors? No. Okay, so they're non-movable. Okay. What else have we got? Actually, I'll show you the views. I will read the stuff about the F-4 in Australia. Zoom in. Much more zoomed in. Left side. Right side. Right panel. Further back on the right panel. Left panel. Wing trim. Slats and flaps. Not pressable. Something that's landing gear. Do not want to put the landing gear down. Thank you for those love hearts. G'day William, mate. So we got the more of the left panel. Okay, even further back. And back to, yeah, that's it. So there is actually no way of getting into the Rio seat without you customizing your own buttons. How I did this is I just turned it sideways and used the arrow keys to go backwards and forwards. I turn it sideways because going for up and down, although the up and down arrows changes your height. This is just by holding the right mouse down. And what else can we press here? Can't open the canopies, probably a good idea. SAM receiver. I'll find out if we get any SAM. That would kind of be ironic. Recording mode, is it? Ooh, salvo or a burst? Yeah, keep it on burst. Rio M4 alarm. Rio radio override. Normal frequency. We're on emergency, are we? No, that's all we can do. Okay. And volume. Do you have fuel? Liquid oxygen. Do you have a fuel indicator here? No. Rio does not know how much fuel we have left. Altitude. Why is the altitude on 7? I have a feeling that's not working. That's how far we're off the path, is it? No, we're actually coming towards that path. You see that line will actually come over. Then I'll straighten up. Can't press that. And then you've got all these things that you can. Okay. Emergency flooding warning lights. Take hand antenna select. Wings fold. Let's not wing fold while we're flying. Radar antenna lights. AAN lights. Oh, that is really hard to... Didn't make that brighter, did it? No. Still don't know what it is I'm looking at there. Someone's flying past. QC Frank, mate, how are you enjoying your Phantom? Have you been able to work out everything yet? Ooh. No, we can't pull those. Okay. We don't want to eject anyway. I'll take it that the back seat can't fly the plane. No. I'm guessing... that this is not necessarily the flight seat. Well, you have no throttle. So no, you cannot. 100% no fly from the rear. There is no throttle for a start. And I'd say that is to do with radar or... I would guess moving... targeting and stuff. So that though does remind me, I'm going to read a lot of what's on the Wikipedia, because the Australian Air Force actually leased 24 of these. Excuse me. The McDonnell Douglas F-4 Phantom II fighter bomber aircraft in the ground attack role, 1970 to 1973. I was saying before, because the F-111's procurement was delayed, so they leased it from the United States as an interim measure, owing to delays in the delivery of the 24 F-117C bombers. The F-4s were considered successful in this role, but the government did not agree to the proposal of the RAAF to retain them after the F-111s ended service in 1973. So they were a interim stopgap for the replacement of the electric English electric Canberra that we used to use. One was lost. One actually crashed, and the pilot and Rio were killed, unfortunately. There were a few other mishaps, and some one with broken front landing gear, but that was repaired by the Australian as well. So they only had them for 3 years, and most of them were converted to F-4G Wild Weasels on their return to the US. So 23 went back. The crash of the one was offset by the US's crash of a price of a P3 Orion that they crashed in the US before delivering it. So they basically wrote off the cost because of that. Hey, Ratha Schwartz, mate, g'day, welcome. So I'm just reading some of the stuff on the Wikipedia. There is a picture from the RAAF base at Edinburgh in 1971 with 2 of these F-4s there, and that's why I decided to fly it down to Edinburgh. Come to think of it, I probably should do a quick fuel check. Pounds total internal. Did we pump it all into the internal, did we? We did too. Oh my god, that's awesome. Center tank's just now emptying. That's perfect timing. I jumped onto the last one, so it'll probably stop around that 10 gallon as well. So 3%. Obviously for FIA testing. That's a Formula 1 thing in case you're wondering. So we just moved our 600 gallons from our external tank and put it into the internals. Alright, we're about to actually get onto that flight line, aren't we? I'll wait till this fuel stops and then I'm guessing integral left and right pumps last. Forward, mid and aft cells seem to pump. I don't remember actually which one it was. I think it was mid went first. Still though, we're sitting at 61% fuel. This thing takes a lot of fuel, especially with 3 tanks. Centerline 600, but I think the others were 314. Alright, that's going to stop, and which ones do we use? Yeah, stopped. Okay, we mid cell number 5. Okay. And I'm back on flight line. Let's see if we can use our... No, I just chose my navigation line. I want to see if that turns. We are going to do a few degrees, are we? Oh, it looked like it did. Just look at my compass. See if it actually follows the line. Throttle, what's our speed? Back at point. Hey, we're over 0.9, so not bad, not bad. It was a gas guzzler, and I'd say that's why we actually oh, this thing keeps going off. Xbox controller. That's why we have some decent fuel tanks underneath. Look how dirty it is. You know, as a child, I saw the Blue Eagles in this. I had a toy. It was one of my favourite. I loved the shape of it. As a young kid in the early 70s. Dangerbird's got his pilot outside, or ground crew. I'm not sure. One of them. That's weird looking. Alright, now that we, where are we passing? CBA. Why CBA? Cobar, New South Wales. Okay, cool. I also don't think my flight accepted that. Direction change. Hang on, I want to go this way. A couple of degrees, thank you. Also, why have we descended? Autopilot's fairly touchy on this. Osan, F-4 base livery. Mate, we are on the RAAF livery, absolutely. Virgin Australia 1388 is just above us over there. I don't know where they're heading. Big Al says, Brett, buy that F-4 for your flight sim, but don't tell Mrs. but play it costs $3 million. Hey, Stu's in the Phantom now. Oh, you've already done your flight in the SU-57 and you're on your way back now, are you? Hang on, we are not level. You lock that back in. Oh, you're going to actually start listening to my instructions on where to fly. All right. All right, just moving that direction there. Yeah, we didn't win the 100 mil. Lotto that went off the other night, obviously. One lady won half, and a newsagent syndicate won the other half. And so 11 people in total, 10 in the syndicate. They all get about 5 million each, and one lady gets 50 million plus whatever change, which that's pretty cool. 50 million. I still wouldn't buy one of these. William says, got friends is finishing up making the F-4F Wildcat. I saw news on my flights, on my Discord this morning about that. Yeah, 1960 US Air Force pilot flew a F-8 Crusader that had its wings folded by mistake on takeoff and landed it safely. Yeah, there was also F-15 that landed with only one wing. I think it was an Israeli F-15. So they can fly with the wings folded, yes. I don't know about that in the sim. What's the closest airport to your location in the sim? Hang on, I've turned here by mistake. Let me just correct that. Actually, I needed to have that over that way. Closest, we just took over, I just flew over YCBA, and the next one would be off to our right, YBHI, but it's a fair way further. We've only just passed YCBA. So just write that in. Never mind, found you? Okay. They have one for sale on Gumtree and it's only $162. What's $162? What's $162? Alright, why am I turning so sharp? Oh, we're descending. Why are we descending? Almost need to have slow inputs with this. Oops, let's do that again. Trying to get my model F4. Oh, model F4. I've got F4s on the shelf behind me. Let me go get one. Make sure this thing doesn't go way off path. We are actually trying to get it back onto there, and for some reason I've dropped 2,000 feet. No, just over 1,000. You can't control it to do an automatic climb. Okay. But I can turn the pitch off and trim it for a climb. No, climb. Not a descent. Oh my god, that was actually way too much. I'll go get the thing off the shelf in a second. Let's get this back over 30,000. Oh, that trim is really sensitive. Alright, we're up a couple hundred feet at a time. There we go. No, we're actually climbing 1,000 now. Man, this thing wants to climb. Alright, we've locked it in at 1,000. No, we haven't. Oh, there's one little dial. What I'm doing is I'm actually moving my trim wheel just the slightest bit to get me back to 30,000. Can I have that button off? Thank you. Okay, now you can have pitch on and alt hold on. That should lock it into 30. So autopilot not really that good on this. Not just a case of pushing AP. No, you can't. Okay, I can push AP, but I don't necessarily get proper AP happening. You've got to use your alt hold, your AFC switch on, which I guess is your AP. I'm guessing. I'm not even sure. You do need your pitch, roll, and yaw in order for it to hold it there. So the moment I'm probably pointing the right direction, you can see that I can move my direction this way, but the autopilot doesn't seem to want to follow that. I can press the autopilot button and I can't tell whether it's done anything or not to it. So yeah, not 100% sure on this one, but I am trying to line it up right. So let's go and see if I can. I don't have a Australian F-4 model. Well, we're not flying level there. I locked it in on a tilt. I did too, didn't I?
You'll be back.
Stu, mate.
The last of Willie.
Thank you very much. Appreciate your 5 memberships you purchased there before. If anybody didn't get a member, no, I think all 5 got taken. But thank you very much, Stu. Have a good night. I know you got to go at least get some sleep. Hey, Schwartz is in a 16. Very good. I will be back with a model F4. I think I've got more than one, so I'll go and get them. you know you're too rough when you knock your landing gear off your die-cast models. Let me see if I can just put it back on before I get on camera. Probably going to have to glue that one, because when I put it upside down, no, it's good. Okay, definitely going to have to glue that one. Let's see if we can get these on camera. Might have to go full screen. So I've got US Air Force. These are 1/100 scale, I think. Where is my big cam? That one. There we go. Oh, there goes the landing gear again. Okay, so that one's going to have to be glued back on. Very similar paint job to what I'm actually flying right now, only we've got the Australian on there, and I have another one, US Navy. Same scale, does have a stand, comes with the AIM 9s on their little thing. I have two more, so I actually have two more plastic ones in 1/44 scale. I'll actually put that over there, get my landing gear again, pop it in. I'm going to have to glue that back on, because it doesn't want to just poke in there. And I might be able to stand it up on that. Nope, it fell off. Okay, I'll fix that up after. They got a bit of dust on them too now. My room's starting to collect dust, which is not cool. So for the members who, especially those who got access today, if you haven't already seen it, I did do a members only tour of my room. You can go and check it out. I did a live stream of that where I went through a lot of my models. So you never thought of doing flying models, did you? What do you mean flying models? You mean as in the model is flying? Like the second one I showed while in the air, or do you mean actually trying to fly my models? So what are you talking about? They need to make a scat model. Gen Olds? That would be great. What's a Gen Olds? And what's a scat model? Also, welcome Area 10. Oh, remote control aircraft, I might have dabbled with that, and we are way off that line again, so I'm actually going to turn you guys off. That will allow me to line this back up. Yeah, I have done remote control aircraft. We had a Cessna 152, I think. When I was growing up as a kid, also remote control helicopter. Had the Tamiya Frog. That's the dune buggy thing. I've also got a couple of Tamiyas on the shelf back there. Land Rover and Bronco. And my wife's also got the Hornet. The Bronco is hers. The Land Rover is Land Cruiser is mine. They're Tamiya kits. And also I have a glider. So it has an electric motor for lift, for takeoff, and then you turn that off and just use it. Oh, we've climbed. Okay, so that's me using this. No, that's the trim up. Yeah, there we go. Okay, we might need to trim that back where it was. General Olds, they flew during Vietnam. General Olds. I have to look that up. You mean a livery? The scat livery. Right. No. General Olds was an American fighter pilot and General Officer of the United States Air Force. Olds flew the P-38J that he nicknamed Scat 2. Although the pictures there have him in front of F-4. Right, now I know what you're talking about. So Scat 27 is an F-4 Phantom. Okay, the Scat 27 is in the National Museum of the US Air Force. Do you know what? I would imagine a livery for that won't be too far away. Wow, we are actually at 35,500. I actually don't mind that. What's our speed now? Quite slow. Why is our speed slow? Are we getting close to our ceiling? Alright, hold that. 34. Yeah, okay, now I know what you're talking about, Area 10. I would imagine there'll probably be a livery on very soon. Brigadier General Robin Olds. Now I know what you're talking about. Alright, thank you very much for those 21 likes, everybody, as well. To be honest, the Olds livery is not going to be too dissimilar to this. Although, see, these were US leased ones. This was actually the US paint job. We just put our insignia on. So they also had the US identification numbers. Australia didn't change them. They did use a different identification number for the Australian in the records, but they didn't change the actual numbers on the aircraft, apparently. He was a triple ace, yeah. He flew old Vietnam, headed Operation Bowler. Yeah, okay, I got it now, yeah. We're still going off plan. Did I actually leave that on? G'day, Palarshine, mate. Hello. Welcome. Actually, we'll take the pitch one and leave it on there. I don't want to go up or down. I just want to... get back on plan. Alright. We might do, let's have a look at our fuel situation. 57%, I reckon we can give this a bit more of a push again. See if we can't get ourselves a little faster. We're also a little higher. You know what, let's light them up. Wow, I actually don't mind that animation. You see when I actually hit the afterburner stage there? These actually look pretty good. Yeah. Alright, what's that? That's not even 100%. That is just at the bottom of this scale. So we can go all the way up to almost 12 on the flow, 12,000. So let's see if we can pass the Mark 1 barrier here again by pushing this. TDK, hello mate, welcome. Yeah, it looks like what a fighter pilot should look like, Area 10, and not all the pretty looking pilots you get nowadays. Yeah, looks good. I actually don't mind. It did cost a bit more for this aircraft. I actually think, having seen so far what I can do, and I haven't worked out everything, I really would like to have more control on my AP though. But I guess we are talking old school stuff, so the autopilot really is just controlling level flight. Actually no, that's about it. It really is just controlling level flight, because it and well, technically whatever you lock it in, that's the heading you're going. So we're locking in our roll, yaw, altitude, hold, and all the rest. Do you have the BN2 Air Islander? No, I know Wes from Let It Rapier 709 channel does. If so, we'll be doing a flight in that. No, the BN2 Islander. No, I didn't actually pick that one up. I do have though, and one that I haven't tried is the Caribou. I know it's not quite the same type of plane, but you know, twin prop. Is the BN2 the twin prop or the triple? One of those is a triple, I think. I don't remember which one. We're still not over enough. But we are holding just short of 35,000. And we are over Mark 1. There you go, heading Mark 1.1. And that's sitting at the bottom of our afterburner, but you can see our fuel will be sucking it dry. Got to go, Dale, mate. Thank you very much for hanging out. And the twin, yes, and the Trilander is the 3. Yeah, okay, there we go. I knew there was a twin and a triple. Area 10 says, hey Brett. Hey Area 10. Is that a question? Or are you just saying hey? G'day. Oh man, that sun's a bit much in the eyes, isn't it? Alright, we got some silence. Am I last? I am the last one. You guys are in front of me. Wait, I've only got one person now. Oh, we do too. QC Frank? No, someone just peered behind me. Or are they above me? Don't know. But check out the environment down here. It's actually looking pretty good. Look at the textures and stuff. Man, so much better than... Well, that actually shows how fast we're going. So much better than Flight Simulator X textures. Oh, what do you reckon? That's a mining airport down there? If it is an airport. Looks like there's a straight line there, but that may not even be for landing. No, I say that's just a mining strip. Not a strip, but like a mining straight line. Yeah, it looks pretty amazing here. Let's see how fast we're going. Just short of 1.2. Actually, that works quite well. That'll get us there quicker. I don't think I can trust this though to go and get a cup of coffee. Wonder, could any developer do just a library of plane assets? for Microsoft Flight Sim so that they would show up for multiplayer. Was it DC Designs that was looking at doing just adding the default aircraft so that even if you don't own the jet fighters, they will show up by installing a particular file, which means your F-15s, F-16s, F-14s, Typhoon, so all the guys that DC, SC and CJ simulations, all of their stuff would actually show up whether you owned it or not, and you'd be able to hear it. You just can't fly it. You can't get access to it. Yeah, like an AI plane. Haven't heard much from them regarding that. I don't think that's necessarily made it. Are we tilted, or is that my imagination? My imagination. Try and tilt it a couple of degrees so I can get back onto plan. So I'm doing now just under 1.2. Our fuel situation is, this is actually how much we have. So we are now down at 88%, I'm guessing, of internal fuel. So if we go here, that's actually 53% of all of our fuel, because we had external tanks. The only problem is I don't know how far away. Oh, I wonder if I can use the GTN 750. This is my handheld device, of course. Power is off. I need it on, thank you. This will be set course 239. Yeah, that would be nice, wouldn't it? We're doing ground speed of 633 knots, distance of 171 nautical miles. That is actually not that far. Okay, I think we're going to have a cup of coffee in South Australia, and then I think I'll fly from here to Canberra afterwards. But I may actually do that one more down towards the ground. We'll see even more of this stuff moving around, although you can see that ground's moving pretty good now. So in real plane, can you move the mirrors, I wonder? Do you know what? You would think that they would be movable, because not every pilot is the same. So did I zoom into that? Zoom out. Yeah, so there's my flight plane. That's what I should be on. We are tracking. What are we doing? We're doing 228, and we should be doing 233. Is that correct? 240 now. Let's force it over a little bit. There we go. To 1.2. Yeah, some rooftop flying is needed. Yeah, I think we'll do that from South Australia to Canberra, which I guess would be going through. Oh, not much of Victoria actually. Where are we? We'll probably have about an hour to do that. So unless we make our way over to Melbourne via the coastline. Ooh. I think I'll do that. Because I haven't got a second flight already organised. It was potentially going to Canberra I think we'll fly into Melbourne. But we'll run the coastline down ridiculously fast down the yeah, let's do that. But we'll get a cup of coffee here. Message to, yep, okay, I'm getting there. I'm tracking now 255. Okay. So now I can actually bring it back in so that I line it up right. Don't mind that little handheld GPS thing. Alright, I think, yeah, down the Great Ocean Road. Yeah, there we go. Let's do it, let's do it. Alright, I'm actually going to give this a bit of a push again, because I've got extra fuel to burn now. So you can see I just ramped that up. Fuel flow is now maximum. Remind you of your holiday. Yeah, I was doing a Harley Davidson ride the other way. But yes, and also I have been down there in the car as well. That's kind of when I learned I don't want to be tenting it all the time anymore. I want a caravan. You know, move from one place to another. I think I've lost everybody else in the sky though. I don't know if I left you guys behind or you guys have already landed. But Asobo and Microsoft Flight Sim have been so kind to actually exclude you guys from the skies. I think when we load back in, because I probably will we load or we, yeah, because I can actually get rid of the yes, ludicrous speed. Oh, do I have that as my sound file? I thought I had one of those. No, I thought I actually had that. I've got Schwartz. At a ludicrous speed. I thought I had that. Ah. Let's see what this one does. I think it's actually a Star Wars bomb.
Traveling through hyperspace ain't like dusting crops, boy.
Yeah, no, it's not the same one. Going all stealth, I reckon.
You have the ring, and I see your sword is as big as mine.
Alright, we're going to bring this in on the flight plan now. We're actually within 100 nautical miles. Very good. QC Frank's back there in front of me, trying to keep... Look at him, I think he's already landed. Angel, have you landed as well? I'm coming in at 2.4 now. Oh, Stu, mate, he said 2.27. Well, I'm actually doing 2.4. We have pushed it to the max. I might also take off for the last 100. Oh, I didn't actually turn off that. Okay. Thank you.
With 900 years old, you reach look as good as you are not.
Ooh, wow, we've actually over 2.4 now. What's our speed? 1200 knot ground speed. Wow. How are we doing for fuel? Wow, we're actually below half now. So that really just sucked the fuel dry. I haven't added much to it. Yes, you can play as many as you like. I think you may find though that there might be a time limit on some of the things, or on people how quickly you can do the next one. Wow, we're actually getting some stutters coming in here, I think. Yeah, we are. That will be the problem when we fly low. We're going to back that off. We are still... Oh yeah, we were way over Mark 1. Nobody here. Just me. Alright. You can go back to sleep, thank you. Ooh, YPED. I didn't actually check the runways on this. Dirt asphalt, 18 and 36. Okay. What we might do is we might actually do a fly over first. There's Icarus. Has Icarus already landed? No, don't think so, but his altitude way out compared with mine. There we go. Redo my barometric pressure, and he's at 5,000 and climbing. It's like they're coming out to see me. Friendly. Alright, so I think what we'll do is we will run down the South Australia coastline and over to, well, basically following the Great Ocean Road past the not quite 12 apostles now, and make our way over to Melbourne, and then up into Melbourne Tullamarine Airport. They all seem to be flying. I believe they are, yes. Icarus is doing a climb up through 17 now, and Angel looks like he's coming back down in his 35. I lost QC Frank altogether though. I think that happens when you get going fast. The server just doesn't seem to want to get it. There's also another aircraft out that way, but I can't see it. I'm guessing that's a commercial. Although if it is, it's heading directly for me. Don't know. What's 10.5, you think? Because it's coming from go around. Wow, that fuel did get used up so much more on that burn. Well, whoever's out there is now turned for Adelaide. Oh, okay, that's the approach for Adelaide Airport. You can have fun with the trucks of the sky. Yes. That's right, we'll land with the trucks of the sky. Hopefully I do a better landing than what I do in one of those trucks. Right, I can't actually see the airport. I know it's in front of me, but I can't actually see it. No, there it is right there. Is it? No. No, it's not. It's still further out. There is an airport right there, but that's not the one that's on my map. Well, I'm getting a few stutters. Right, there's my airport. I love those little cheaty things that you can do, like pull my trigger on my HOTAS and it looks, well, I was going to say it looks at the airport, but now that I've finished looking at it. Keep that on there. Oh, I left this approach out too sharp a corner. Forgot these things are flying bricks. I should have put a really long approach on this. I think we might have to go around. Yep, go around. Realize how fast I was still going. Oh my god! Alright. Those gear back up. Anybody see a flag? Nope. I saw no flags. We might end up coming in from 36. Anyway. Fly over Adelaide. Ooh, there's more stuttering. It's another airport there below us. I think that's the GA. Alright, Virgin Australia I saw before from Sydney. Alright, I'm going to run this around for an approach. I don't think I like that behind view for that. Tight turn, yeah, I left it too long. And these things, you need the speed still up, otherwise you're going to drop out of the sky. Alright, gear down again, thank you. Alright, let's actually back this one off a bit. Still not going out far enough. Oh, those air brakes work really well. Still getting some stutters. Oh, it's floating. Alright, we got a parachute. Oh, it might actually stop in time too. Oh, Gazza. Hey, Brett, how's the F-4? Do you like it? I actually do like it. I do. I'm working out more with it as I go. Like, I haven't done a lot of flying with it. This is almost my maiden flight. I like to say almost, because before I actually... oh, hang on. Is my steering locked? Before I did this stream, I hadn't flown it at all. Okay, it was locked. Actually, not too bad, yeah. It did get an update already, too. I think it started seem to come from the amount of MSFA assets that are on the ground. It does when you load in towards airports, because there was 4 airports here around Adelaide. We flew over, and it was loading in stuff from them as I got near them. Okay, some of that might be my fault as well because I have a lot of inventory. A lot of aircraft in my sim that it could be trying to access. I have them all on M.2 drives though, so don't know. Icus is in behind. Yep. I'm going to have a coffee break and we will refuel. What I might do is I might actually reload in without the external tanks. I think we should have enough fuel to do a idiotic burn. Oh, Angel's coming in. I noticed a little bit of an angle on that one, but should have enough fuel to run over to Melbourne down the coastline, which is good. We've got no fuel here. That looks like a MiG-21 there. Anybody see the fuel station? I think I can see it over the back there, to the left. Yep, MiG-21. Australian Air Force Base with a MiG-21. Yep, that seems about right. Not. Oh, I got an itchy nose. There's a fuel truck over that side. I'm thinking it looks like a fuel box over the back. What we'll do is we'll actually just park up. I don't need to actually get into a fuel stop. So we'll go in front of one of these hangars ahead of us. Which is probably what the picture is. I don't have it anymore. Okay. The Wikipedia picture of the F-4 at this base probably look like it's in front of one of those large hangars there. 2 of them. And maybe they got a good deal on a second hand. Second hand what? Oh, the MiG-21. Yeah, they're still being used in some countries. Do you know what? That concrete pad looks like it's got my name for parking all over it. I'm going to park right there. Alright, we'll shut that down. Yeah, the MiG. I worked out what it was I was talking about. And I'm going to load back in for a fast flight in this particular aircraft. Now it's not overly maneuverable, but I'm going to run down from here to Melbourne. So we'll go YPED to YMML. And I'm going to do it though, preferably with, maybe I'll keep the center tank because I might want to afterburner a lot of the way. But I might lose the missiles, lose the external tanks and just run center line, which should actually give me a better maneuverability with just the weight right down the center. So I will be right back after a quick coffee first. So I'm going to leave this here with you guys and go make the cup of coffee. I'll be back. Might help to actually put the screen on. There you go. Keeps changing when I use my triple screens. I'll be back.
Don't come round and waste my time. A generation of my time. There is nothing we can do. Stop this plague from breaking through.
Alright, I'm back. Got my cup of coffee. I'm going to try something before we put that camera on too. Working? Yeah. I'm going to try the fuel thing here, and if I can... It's not what I wanted, but did that actually... Oh, it did. Okay, I don't need to reload in. I'm just going to do that manipulation here. No missiles. No external tanks. Don't know if we need 100%. Because it's not as far to go from here to Adelaide as it was from almost Brisbane. I have a feeling we might actually be able to lower that. Oh, what happened there? Okay. Let the music start again. Alright. Put you on random. Oh, there's two of them. There's an instrumental and a singing one. Alright, so we actually lost the bottom tank. Do you know what? Let's do that. Alright, we need to start this thing back up. Let's get our crew back in, please. Crew visibility. Yep, they're in. Very good. Gonna do some cheating. Sound is coming back on. Yes, it is. We will actually pop the... Where is it? Get the right height here. Not flaps. Canopy, there it is. Up under there. Thank you. Alright, good. Get the navs back on. Formation light strobe. We will use the taxi. I'm going to actually pop the landings on as well. Now, I haven't noticed these don't shine very much. I'm guessing at night it's much better. Oh, hang on. I haven't put in... I wonder if we can do it through here. We don't need an actual plan. Let's just... Oh yeah, can't do it from outside. Inside only. So, Gaz said they've got got them in Croatia, still use them, but we're changing soon. Bought the Rafale from France. Yeah, Rafale. Is that the F-4 in the wiki? The one you're talking about? Yeah. So this is the base that I've come to. Oh, what? There's a new version available? There wasn't about 5-10 minutes ago. How do I clear that one? No, hang on. What we want to do is we want to remove that. Set the origin as YPED and set the destination as YMML. Done. Good to go. Now how far out can we... Oh, look at that. We can zoom all the way. So the plan is to run down the coastline. I probably will not go out and around. I might just scoot over and then down here. We'll come up through the harbour, kind of over Avalon probably. So we don't have to go all the way around the little bit of land there, but I am going to go all the way down the bottom here and make our way up. So is there a airport down there? There is. What is the name of that airport, I wonder? Lawn. What is Lawn's? YPED? Yeah, that's probably a good one to go for. Yeah, let's do that. So let's go back, flight plan, add YPED. So if you're doing this with me and you want to follow, I mean, just fly down the coast. Yeah, there we go. So down, over. We don't even need to go. Well, technically, yeah. YAPO, Apollo Bay. That's it. That's what I was thinking. Because we've stopped there before. APO. Enter. There we go. Look at that. Oh, there's even a YPO. Oh, imagine that's the name of your airport, YPO. Because I got to. What do you expect? Oh, we got planes everywhere here. Childish. Alright, let's close you. Let's put you there. Let's put you there. Alright, and I might just minimize you up there. Cool. We're good. Might even use some of that smoke that we were mucking around with before. Couldn't really tell because we were up. Oh mate, really? You're going to drive that yellow line? You're going straight ahead? Yeah, that's what I thought. Alright, Angel's on one end of the runway. Oh, you can't steer very well when you're going too fast. Okay. That's probably good. Alright. Fly down, taxi down to where Angel is, and I think we'll fly out that way. I don't see a flag anywhere. I do see another F-4 there though, and a Typhoon. It's cool how they've actually started popping in. Do we have F-111 in Oz? Yes. So we ran F-111s up until 2020s, I think, early 20. I don't remember when they actually got decommissioned. But we had these as you're probably reading the Wikipedia. We had these as a interim stopgap. We leased them from the US just for waiting for the F-111s to actually come around. You see that tail number, a 90305? That was a US designated number. Australia decided not to get rid of those numbers, but we have A numbers on them. A and then whatever number. We use those as well, but we kept the numbers on them because we only had these for 3 years and then gave them back. I was too young to remember these because we got them before I was born and gave them back just after I was born. So I was way too young. F-111s though, I saw them at the air shows often. Mate, they love their dump and burns. They pour the fuel out the back to ignite and shoot out like a 15-foot flame. It was awesome. Alright, I'm going to do this one more low and fast. Poor F-111 was called the pig. Yeah. There are other names as well. Aardvark is actually what it was officially nicknamed. They may have called it a pig. Oz Flight Simmer, mate. Is it going to replace the TLC TV with a brand new one because the TV is playing up lots? Oh, okay, mate. Thank you very much for your membership there. Oz Flight Simmer, 13 months. Mate, they went quick. Holy schmoly. Hopefully you're feeling well, mate, and you're resting up. Looking forward to seeing how well Ozflight goes for you tonight. Sorry, Bubba, for your Ozflight Sim stream. It's been a good look, Michael, mate. I've learned some more stuff with the aircraft while doing it. So we learned how to do the external tank fuel change, which I did not actually change that back. There we go. Well, there's nothing to change because I've got nothing out on the wings anyway. So we're going clean for this run. Fully clean. No weapons, no tanks. We're just going to go absolutely rip it up the coastline. Now. Yes, the Boeing A320. That's it. Yeah, it should be good. On the mend. Good, good, good. Yeah, I saw the stream come up. I'm like, oh, good. He is actually getting it. Yep, good. Alright, I've got Icarus on the end of the runway there. Invisible. I don't know if he's... something's happened there or he's in the pause menu. Is that radar working? I think that radar's working. Finally. Oh, come on, look. Thank you. There's little to no wind here at Edinburgh. Alright, Icarus, Angel, mate, you guys can get going or you can just follow me. I will put this VFR map off the page again so that I can actually follow it. Otherwise I won't know where the coast is other than seeing it. Oh my god, the radar is actually working. Cool. Can we change the scale? We can. That goes closer. Okay. Well, you know what? Actually, it was probably a good scale. All right. Oh, they're going. Wait for me. Wait for me. Make sure my flaps are all up. Thank you. Icarus is doing a smoker. Angel's F-35 seems to be a lot cleaner. Oh, it does feel it handles different the way we got the amount of fuel in this now. We don't have the weight down underneath. Alright, looks like you guys are going to jump in behind me. Alright, I'm going to go around Adelaide here. I'm going to bring that back to just the lowest level of afterburner and see if we've got enough fuel. That radar is like 1970s, a black and white small TV. Yeah. Yeah, actually orange and white. When I was in school, we had Apple IIe's. There were two colours. You sat at the green computer or you sat at the orange computer. The computer itself wasn't orange, the screen was orange, like that. Or you went to the other one that was green. So one had green lines on it, one had orange lines on it. Yes, I am that old. Alright, so Adelaide, we are actually picking up these aircraft on my radar, you can see there. Oh, we're not picking up photogrammetry there though. Doesn't want to load in. Yeah, we're actually loading in as fast as possible. Hey Mrs. TPH, saying good day to Aussies. Version in Australia from YPED's just taken off and I fully went in front of them there. The marina. Cool. Contrast on the wings. I actually didn't notice that before. Oh, because we were doing stupid flat flight 30-something thousand, you don't get to see all that. No, not stupid, but lame. What are we, 0.9? Good front here. Angel Nicholas behind me. I think that's the only people that are following me at the moment. I might have lost some of the others. Fallen asleep, dropped off, or now invisible. Works every now and again. The cloth hanger at the back of the plane must be... Oh, the clothes hanger at the back of the plane must be in the right location for the radar to work. Well, we have no planes in front of us, so there's no radar going to work. But it is working now, which is good. Well, we did well with the fuel before. Let's see if Brett runs out this time. I've also turned off my pilot's ability to black out. I had it on and I was doing some testing last night with some FSX aircraft, or yesterday, and kept blacking out. So I turned it off, so we won't have that problem in this flight this time without turning it back on. Big Al says, now this is flying. Look at the beach there. That's pretty cool. What we can do is we can have a look from the Rio seat. Oh, that is really hard to work out whether you're flying level or not. Or up over my shoulder. There we go. Now I'm going to do a left up this valley here, cut across and get onto the next coastline. Didn't quite capture that valley there, but that's a pretty cool view. I'd like to be able to see my pilot though. I'd like to see his shoulder at least. Alright, I'm going to have to move and hold and then turn my ISO line on up. Just so that we don't hit, oops, power lines. Oh, that's right, there's a ridgeline or something coming out of South Australia, isn't there? Out of Adelaide, back over there. Keep an eye out for power lines. Alright, let's jump back onto the coast. Oh man, I've got an itchy nose, trying not to sneeze. I did ride my Harley Davidson up this way, and I do have it on video, and I really should turn it into a video. Excuse me while I'm see if I can blow my nose and not crash. I can definitely tell when I put my hand back on the controls there. I had to trim that up a little just to hold it. There is one of these on display in a museum in Australia. Not the original though. If you look at the Wikipedia page, All the yachts there. That's awesome. Sorry, I know you're probably there for a relaxing day, but I'm going to rip up some dust and sand and see if this actually picks up anything. Well, we're certainly putting out the oil. How low do we have to go to pick up? Yeah, it picks up dust, all right. Woohoo! Hopefully there's no bathers. People sitting on there in their towels going, what the heck? Oh, imagine the sand rash from that. Oh. Love this part of the country. Yeah, we actually did a ride. Okay, so we did a ride from the whole Great Ocean Road all the way to Adelaide. Met up with my cousin and then rode back through the main highway, which was really boring, to be honest. But we did do ride up through here and rode up to the beach line. There's the occasional, probably further up actually, there's the occasional area that you can ride across to, and there was a bit of a lookout and stuff. I did GoPro a lot of it, actually with two different GoPros. One on the bike facing forward and I think one facing back, because I was with my brother and his Harley. If I put it on, it probably won't be on this channel. It might be on my vlogs channel, and I'll link it in my Discord for you guys. It's just I've got so much footage and never got around to editing it. Cool, it's on display at the RAAF Museum Point Cook, yes, but it's not an actual one of the 23 remaining leased aircraft. They got changed into Wild Weasels, F-4 Gs, but it is one painted up with the right colour, same as this type of thing. Could even be this one, this numbers and stuff. Alright, how's the other guys going? There we go. Look at Icarus. Oh my god, that is pretty low. That's awesome. What are we doing? 0.8, 0.9, 0.8.5 or 0.85? Let's see if we can go a little faster there. Alright, Angels. There we go, Shane's just dropped in on an F-18. Shane McKinley. It's like low down flying down the beach. Heck yeah. He's facing the wrong way though. They must have put him facing the other way, did it? Alright, we're at 0.9 now. We are afterburning, aren't we? Yeah, we are. Look at those glows. They're pretty cool. You missed out, Brett. You would have been near that. Ah, big owl, mate. You're right there. Ah, well. We drove to every EB games in Victoria, it feels like. EB games. My wife picking up all sorts of VR games. It would have been pretty cool. I would have been there on a Sunday though. I guess they're probably open. Oh, look at that. I'm right on the edge of Afterburners. Is that a tree? Yep. Not for long the way we're going. Oh, that is so hard to keep it that direction. You know I'm gonna hit a sand dune or something. They won't be happy on the beach. Oh man. Yeah. I have been on a beach when a plane landed in Costa Rica, Central America. The beach, I've mentioned this before on streams, but the beach that we were on, the tide would go out, I don't know, 100 meters or more. and it made the beach just this long, flat, and really hard sand, essentially a runway. And that's what they did. They bring planes in on low tide for a local resort or whatever it is that they were doing. So there we are. We're mucking around on the beach. Or I think by the time the tide come out, we didn't bother going out to the water. We're like, it might have been a couple of 100 meters, and we're like, no, we'll just stay under the coconut trees and on our chairs and rest and take it easy and wait for the water to come back to us in like 12 hours or whatever it was, 6 hours. But then this plane landed, and we're like, no way. That became the spectacle. There's a lot of sand dunes here. There is somebody ahead of us. There we go. Got them on radar now. See that little dot there? That's another plane. I wonder if they're sitting at an airport or flying the same way. They seem to be inland just a fraction. Oh, Icarus. Show off. He's flying upside down past me. So I want to do upside down now. Alright, let's see what we can do. Let's get a little bit more altitude. I actually don't know how well this flies upside down. Alright, there we go. VHYQP. There's a local AI generic aircraft in front of us. Oh, this really wants to go down. Lower. Wow, I had to actually push that up. All right, let's bring it back over. I think I like the upside down flight in this one. Handle's completely different. F-35 should be kicking up water. He's not low enough. See if we can fly this and see him. Icarus is in the G39, so the Gripen, or JAS 39 or Griffin. Yeah, generic from YPPF. Okay. How's that going? It's actually coming through quite well. We're only, I don't have any photogrammetry to scan. Oh, he's going down to the water. There we go. F-18's dropping in on my 6. It's pretty low. I don't know if we're no, we're not kicking up anything there. We've got to get pretty low to actually kick up the water. Alright, we're going to go... where are we going to go? We're going to go out and around. I'm just going to follow this out, I think. Fuel status, we may need to do an air-to-air refuel. Just realising that we are burning the whole way. We are down at 70% remaining. I don't think we're even out of South Australia yet. Well, there is a town here. I don't remember what it's called, but I do remember going here. Pull up and have a bit of a look. Yeah. stopped off at a lot of the towns along this way on my bike. You don't have a very huge fuel range, so any town that had fuel in it was a good opportunity to pick something up. Oh yeah, I think we're actually topping Mark 1. Oh no, just short. That's why we're getting our vapor. Oh, look at you guys popping in there. Oop, trees. Let's see if we can get the over the shoulder thing again. Nope. Oh, because I've clipped off somewhere. Oh, let's try not to knock a boat. There we go. If only you could do that. I mean, imagine how many people would be doing that all the time. You fly over a yacht and it knocks it over. Oh my god, we'd be doing that all the time. Oh, that's probably putting some contrail, G-force things going. Yep. Lost a lot of speed there. Not the most maneuverable in brick. There's my shadow there. If that shadow comes all the way up to meet me, I know I'm in trouble. What's Big Al laughing at? I'm going to go back to this camera. Actually, I got another one up here I can... Ooh. No, I think I like it there. Oh, am I knocking over yachts? Oh, mate, I'll be doing it all the time. And then I do it in different aircraft just to see what aircraft can knock a yacht over and which one couldn't. Wow, look at this place to live, eh? Right out on the peninsula here. This is actually quite nice. Hello, marina. That looks awesome. But this doesn't. Whoa, yeah, it doesn't like that sharp turn. All right, what are we doing? Just over 0.8. Okay. I think I'm going to test this mid-air refueling thing as well, out with the probe, see if that actually fuels up. That's what Stu was saying before. Only problem is I was doing Mark 2 at the time. You'd be on the news. Oh heck yeah! If you'd done that in real life, though, knocking sailboats over like tipping cows. Yes, I have heard of truckers doing that with caravans on the Nullarbor. I've heard from family members. Whoa, it's an 18. That's what it is. That looks pretty cool. I'm not exactly sure where we are now. .9. We are on afterburn. Okay. Oh, that shadow's. Oh, now we're actually mucking up the water. Oh, that's pretty cool. Oops. Climbed. Probably just as well as land ahoy. Stuart, nice flight. Thank you, mate. We're enjoying this. We just did a. The first one was a straight 30,000 and above. Now we're actually running the coast around from Adelaide to Melbourne. Just for the bits and giggles. That's how I'm going to say it. Oh yeah, we are definitely moving that water. I reckon we knocked some of those trees down too. Let's bring it in a little closer. Not closer to the water, closer to the land. Great look, there you go, yes. Oh, oh, oh my god, that actually got huge. Yep. I thought I was going to touch there. I can't tell how. Oh! Yep, I did touch. Oh my god. Yay for curved wings. I think we actually scooped some water there. That would have actually killed us. Totally wiped us out. I was looking down at my my altitude, trying to work out exactly where we're at to see what it read. I'm going to redo my barometric pressure. I'm sure it said 0, and yeah, we smacked. Dead man flying. All right, where were we? Yeah, oof. Oh, I reckon 3:43 a.m. here in the Netherlands. Welcome, Netherlands. Sorry to keep you awake, but we're having fun. Let me know if the sound of the plane's too loud. I do have music going, but I'm not so sure you can even hear it. You hear it just as I go out there. Nothing to see here. Yeah, that's what it is. I'm like, how high am I? Smack. That's not very high. All right, we're going past YMTG. What's YMTG? That's trim upper fraction. Mount Gambier. All right, so YMTG, if anybody else wants to join, is just to my left. I don't see anybody on the radar, but my radar does seem to pick up somebody from behind just a fraction. Music low in the background. Okay, good. That's how I wanted it. Sounds about right. Music is very faint. You can just make it out. Yeah. I kind of want it like that. And I know my microphone voice thing does get quite loud, so I don't need to have that too loud. Music stopped now anyway. What I need is some like rock type music that works really well. Actually, you know what? Let's look at that. Let's see if I can do this without crashing. You good? You good? You holding it? Very good. Now where did my genre go? I lost it. There we go. Alright. Let's get that off. 50s rock, no thanks. 80s pop, no. Pop, 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 rock. There we go. If I don't like it, I'll change it. No. Next. I'm going to do that until I get the right music for this type of flying. Oh, that's really high flying music. How's that rock? You probably can't even hear it. Sorry, town. Just blasted over you at 0.8. Let's try and set the mood. It's very Top Gun-ish. Oh, there's a 35 right in front of me. If only I had guns, hey? Guns. We don't have guns. All we have is last and oil from the back. See? Look at that. Look how filthy that is. Yeah, more Lord of the Rings, I know. Pop and choir. Move on. Oh, there's a break wall marina. almost a YPED now. No. I'm looking for some good rock music. What do we got? Come on, playlist. Pick me one. Where do I go? Go to Melbourne. I will find something. Actually, I think I got some other music I want to pick. Alright, where do we go? We're into the clouds. That's no good. Down we go. Oh, I like how that mirror actually shows exactly what you got behind. That's awesome. A lot of mirrors don't do that. There we go. Yes, that's more like it. That's what I'm looking for. Danger Zone. Not allowed to play that. Would love to. Get my face off here. I think we'll do a touch and go at YPED. If I can see it. I think it might actually be a grass strip, so maybe we won't. No. My Rio sees. I think it might have been a grass strip. I think they're wind turbines there, Big Al, mate, not windmills, but I know what you mean. I got to keep an eye on that fuel. We're going to have to do a quick refuel. Never done this before. Let's see if we can do a add air refuel right here. Alright, how does this work? So fuel level here is we're down to 20%. That does not lift my pod that I thought it was going to, so air-to-air refueling engaged. So how do you actually... Doesn't necessarily lift the pod. Where to go? Oh, at the back. On my back. Okay. Is that all it does? It doesn't actually fill any fuel. Yes, it did. Okay, I'm full. Never mind. Can't switch it off. Alright, disengage. See that? It actually filled it up. So, cool. I don't know what this music is, but nearly full. Enough for another burn. Let's go. Nah, too slow. What else you got? Nah, too slow. Ah, come on. Yeah, I'll take that. Michael says, where are you flying now? Down to Melbourne, mate. Down to Melbourne, all the way down the coastline. So we're going to get to the Great Ocean Road soon. So we're just past YPED airport. More of those as big outhaulers and windmills. YPED is... I don't know what YPED is. Let's have a look. We're going to Apollo Bay next. I cannot actually click on... No, YPED won't let me click on the actual airport. Come on. VFR map. There we go. Portland. Victoria. Alright, we are in Victoria already. So all of this is Victorian airspace now. Hello, Victoria. Is this slow rock? No, I got rid of rock because I wasn't happy with what I was getting, and this is beats. So these are my beats. What are we? 1.2, 1.1 something. We're just passing, or just about to pass Waipu, the airport called YPED. Alright, Icarus and Angel seem to have either stopped there or having trouble keeping up. Whoops. It might be because I'm... no, I'm only 1.1. It's actually really nice along this scenery here, Michael, mate. It really is. Twelve Apostles? Yeah, they're along here somewhere. I reckon we will find them. They'll be along this upcoming coast where it's actually up higher ridgeline. I wonder if they're modelled in. Port Fairy? Is that what Waipu is? That's the name. Waipu. Port Fairy. There we go. Is that the 12 Apostle headlands? Not that one, but the one ahead? No, it's just something that's generating in. Actually, this is more photogrammetry, so maybe it's got to be close to here. May not want to it may not want to appear in here because of the speed we're going. Come on, give me some more rocky stuff.
I can't believe that you came into
What?
my life.
No. Here we go. What's this? There's only like 9 apostles left. That might actually be them there. Yep, that's probably them there. Hello. Ta-da. There you go. I think that's it. Big owl, mate. That's all you get to see. You're like, there they are. Yep. Yep. That was them. Yep. This is them. That was them. Yep. What are we doing? We're only just over Mark 1. We are flat out though. What's our fuel? Oh my god, we need to do a refuel already? Yeah, drinks a lot of fuel when you're absolutely hauling it. Mate, is this them? No. Big Owl, mate, I think this actually is them. Yes, okay. The others were lame compared with this. Yep. Yep, that's them, because there's 2 on one side of that lookout and... Oh, there's no sound there. And the rest is... Okay. Oh, that was close to the land. Okay, we found them. That actually was them. The others were a bit lame. That was not them. Yeah, that looked more like them. And I remember standing out there for hours while my wife took so many photos. And there, yes, there were 2 on one side of the lookout and all the rest on the other. No. Looking for some other music. Alright, we're going to have to do a bit more of a climb here towards Apollo Bay and get a bit more fuel. I think Apollo Bay was a tiny little airport as well. Flew from Tasmania one time. Alright, fuel's down at 20%. Music is way too loud. You can go back in the background. Thank you. Alright, do we get to see that going up? Oh, there we go. It goes up in steps. Air-to-air refueling for a fun flight. Thank you. Let them actually know. There they are. I thought the other ones were in. I'm like, oh, that's a bit lame. I've seen them. I thought they looked better than that. But those other ones, yeah, that's 100% them. Well, I can see my radar track shows that the airport's to the left. But we're going to go around this headline. And we're almost at full capacity on the fuel flow. Thank you. Thank you, magical air tanker. Where are you? There we go. I wonder if you could leave that on and just go flat out. Oops. Yeah, probably. Egress is overtaken while I was doing my air refuel. Is Egress going to go and do a touch and go at YAPO? Did I finish my coffee? I did. What a shame. I think we just passed Mark 1. Oh, right on Mark 1. Yeah, the KCT air tanker would be cool. Yeah, you can get air tankers. We actually have FSX ones we can put in too. KC-10. But there is the, was it RC-135? Oh, where's this airport? There it is there. I'm going to do a touch and go on this one because I haven't, I didn't do it on the last one. It is a 100% going to be a touch and go. There's no way I can land that and stop in time. Alright, what's my speed? Still got lots of speed. Wow, this thing really doesn't handle like a fighter. It's more of a ground attack vehicle, I think. That's what it was used for. Take that landing gear down, thank you. Oh, look at that. There we go. Well animated. Very nice. Somebody's still going way too fast and too high. This is going to be a slam and go, not necessarily a touch and go, a slam and go. Oh my god, it drops out of the sky really quick too. Because it's got the right idea. Come from the other side. Whoop, 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 whoop. Oh! Did you hear the complaining from my aircraft there? Slam and go. Isn't it great that this aircraft was actually made for aircraft carriers? And my landing gear bounced. But that actually sounded pretty cool. Lots of alarms and stuff, and it's like your hook's not out and you didn't catch the cable because you're not on an aircraft carrier. I almost think an aircraft carrier would have been a bigger runway than that, a longer runway. Wow. My Rio. Oh my god, what the hell? I'm going to hit the brakes and you'll fly right by. You're going to do what? Oh, look at that radar, altitude radar. Look at it. Look at it flipping back and forth. It's like, yeah, not very high. There we go. Radar says I'm at 300 feet, 200 feet, 100 feet. 50 feet. Alright, do we get to see that really cool highway, or was that further back at Apollo Bay? The one that goes out over the water. Let's make our way to Melbourne. And then I will actually finish up the flight then. Doesn't like turning like that. Alright, what have we got on radar? They're actually too far out, I'd say. I've got names on radar. Let's change the scale one more. No, two more. There we go. We actually picked up, there's one aircraft in between us and the main group, by the looks of it. I actually don't mind that radar. Should be coming up the highway. Yep. I don't know if it's modelled in the sim. Is it in the sim as a bridge? That would be cool. That F-35 is getting away from me. Oh, is that lawn? Might be. Where'd the F-35 go? Oh, I went past him. Ooh, watch the altitude. Lighthouse. That's cool. I'm not sure. Did we miss the highway that's out on the stretch of land or not? This looks cool. Nice place to live. You know, we should have made Point Cook our final destination for a military aircraft. Big Owl in the sim, loaded in at Melbourne, waiting for me to land. Can't see him. Might bring the scale in on that radar. There we go. Much closer. That way you can actually see where Angel is right in front of me there. Still got Icarus behind us. Alright, let's have a bit more of a zoom out. Okay, so we've definitely missed the land there. Where are we actually here? I travelled down here the other last week. There was an EB Games down here. My wife wanted to go down there and check it out. Don't remember the name of the place. Can't remember if it started with F or not. Didn't come all the way over this way though. This looks pretty cool. Watch out for those cranes though. There must be some work going on there. Oh, let's go and have a look at what's in the harbour at the moment. I wonder if there's an aircraft carrier we can land on. Actually, that might be worth a shot before we finish up. Oh, it's loading in. Don't crash now. Thank you. Queenscliff. Oh, is that what's down there? Okay. No, we went to some other place down there. I'd have to have a look. Don't know if the hook works on this. Where is the hook? Ooh, anti-skid. Well, let's turn that on. Don't actually know where the hook is. Whoops, but should be watching where he's going. Thought I was actually tuned up a little bit there. Looks like we've got a Queen Elizabeth class and a Nimitz. Or Ford. Nimitz, I think. And Australian helicopter landing deck? No, because we don't have the ramp on it. Yes, we do. Yeah, is that an LH1, LH2? It's an Australian flag on it. Didn't think they had the ramp on it. It's perfect for a F-35B if we ever get them. Which is not a plan. Alright, I think we'll let them go and we'll make our way over to Melbourne for a landing. I will do a aircraft carrier challenge thing on them another time when I've worked out how to do my my hook. Ooh, she climbs. Wow, she really climbs. do some negative G over. That'll give you a head rush. Alright, radar, scale back out. Alright, have a guess where you think Melbourne might be on that radar. Melbourne Tullamarine. Let's actually move the bulk of everybody on my radar to my nose. And I think we actually will pick up. Yep, there you go. There's the crowd. And that's where Melbourne is. Okay. Radar's useful for something. We can probably change that scale now. And you know what? We lined it up. Let's actually change the scale one more. Cloud flow today. Oh, it must be loading in Melbourne now too. It's been a while since I've been to Melbourne. I also have Melbourne CBD pack. Alright, I'm going to trim you up just a fraction there, thank you. Coming in a little too steep. Alright. Geelong, yeah, Queensland. I went to Geelong and then I went south of Geelong, down towards the, well, down to where I thought that area was. Alright, let's drop that right back. Probably actually could be a little further over this way from memory. I see Big Al playing. Among everybody else. It's like, oh my god, there's so many names there. And a whiteout. Alright, let's we have no visual on the runway. We know it's there. I'll take gear down. Still not right on course there. We'll actually drop some speed. Oh my god, that actually came out of nowhere, didn't it? Yay to be in a jet fighter rather than a airliner at that angle. Oh my god, there's getting some stutters. I wonder if we can do an outside landing. No, oh now we got oh, auto flaps. Oh no, don't like that. And stutter still. Oh my god, I don't like the landing on this one. Hang on, hello. Oh. Right, I don't know if I'm 100% of a fan of those flaps. They seem to come down when they decide they want to come down. And then it gets all floaty. Don't know if that's a developer's thing or not. I had my speed brakes on, but I thought I turned them off. But maybe the stutters prevented that. Oh, I'm having homemade pizza for lunch. Oh man. Your auntie and uncle, my brother, and my auntie, and my cousins, and my mum, they all live in Melbourne. That's why I went there to visit. What the heck's that? Oh, they're parking for all the services. Ah, that's two. I reckon I can get in before VVNV. I think so. Let's follow the 380. Alright. I was not overly impressed with that landing. I realised I got my camera off. Probably should have come in a lot quicker. My lineup was completely wrong on that. I think these have a higher speed landing but it seems to be that it floated at the end there because however this is programmed, I think takes over the landing function, and it just all of a sudden hits. Flaps come down and then you float and then you go up. It's like, whoa, hang on, no, that's not what I wanted. This would be weird, people seeing a F-4 Phantom landing at Melbourne. Alright, can we actually press that button? There we go, thank you. Well, that's the F-4 Phantom. I actually didn't mind the fast flight down the coast. That was actually a lot more fun. Probably should have chosen Point Cook as our final destination, or at least Avalon. Yeah, YML's stutter. Yeah, it was loading in something. It's not too bad normally. Alright. Fire overheat. Don't want that. Lights off. Batteries. No, gens are off. Are we full shut down? Close enough. Alright, thank you very much everybody for flying along. Again, Stu's already gone to bed, but if he watches this back, thank you very much again. If you did get a membership and you're not yet opened up on my Discord, some of them I know have been previously, membership only area, please give me a ping or say hello if your Discord name is different to what you have on YouTube, because I sometimes have trouble finding people, but I'll add you guys back in for those who got a gifted membership. Fly Shine says, a nice stream, thank you Brett. It was a bit of fun. It was a bit of fun at the end. It was really kind of learning how to press everything on the way out, which is why I was happy to do a very level 30,000 plus flight and then go and have some fun on the way in. I love how that floats. It's because he's got a different airport from Melbourne. Surprising though that they didn't put it the same level, but anyway, other than that, have a great day everybody. Go check out Oz Flight Simmer's flight tonight if you have not seen him before. He does a lot of flights as well, and he could do with some encouragement and stuff for his recovery, so he's going to get somebody else to do the flying and he's going to be co-piloting and doing all the talk. So let's see if it's Oz Flight Sim or is it Oz, I can't remember. I don't know if it's AFS or exclamation mark Oz, find out. But I will be going over and hanging out with him. That'll be in about
Press one button and the thing just goes, whoa, let's go flying, shall we? Let's go flying. Press
Twitch boy.
buttons on the magic carpet plane. Woohoo.
There you go. So he will be on tonight in about 7 hours, I think, or thereabouts. So go check him out. He's a great guy. Big fan of his and watch him all the time, so I'll see you guys over there. Other than that, I will be back in the skies tomorrow flying around the USA. We're in the JU-52 flying over New York, so we're going from wherever we finished off last week. We're actually going to be flying over New York City and then continuing just a little bit further north of there. So hope to see you guys there tomorrow. That'll be starting 3 hours ago tomorrow, and other than that, have a great day. Cheers everybody, bye. Oh yeah, thanks Icarus and Angel for flying with QC Frank. I remember you were there. Jason, mate, you came flying as well, but I couldn't see you after a while. But thanks for the guys who actually flew with me. Cheers, guys.
I'm the most wanted man on my island. Except I'm not on my island, of course. Most of it.
Your island? You mean Ireland?
Yeah, it's mine.
It goes. He's having fun in there, look at that.
If we can harness the massive power of television,
We could brainwash the whole country.